Okay, I'm here with another stream. Going to start with classical. Um, Played a little bit of Bullet earlier today um, on chess.com. I'm pretty terrible at it. Yeah, have not been doing too well with chess lately. Yesterday I set a new personal blindfold best, so there was that. But apart from that, Plateau City, Plateau City for like 2 years or something. Haven't really improved, at least rating wise, online for like 2 years. In fact, while waiting for a game, you can just look at my account. So for classical, my last personal best was 2 years ago, July 12th, 2022. So almost 2 years ago. For rapid, last one was April 27th. Yeah, wow, I have not improved in 2 years. That's kind of depressing. Okay, I'm playing Boon Wee Rune. Everything's loaded fine. I think you should shave again already. Oh man, I hate shaving. Okay. I keep changing the way I play against the Peerts. I keep changing. I keep changing. When's the last time I played this guy? A year ago. Okay. But while we wait for him to... Okay, never mind. He moved. Okay, let me think. I think I just go Queen D2. I have so much trouble remembering move orders in the Peerts. Like, it's top 3 openings for me. Maybe that's hard to remember. Okay, so... I think when c6 is played, we don't want to castle queenside. That's what I seem to remember. It's kind of like the check variation. It's just his black's attack is too strong, and he can always just play h5. So I think knight f3, and then castle kingside, or bishop d3, and they probably transpose. They probably transpose. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to play knight f3, and if he plays b5, then I'll play bishop d3. Yeah. So that doesn't really change anything. So I think I just go bishop d3 here. Although e5 might be a move. But then e5, there's knight h5, which I'm unsure about. Could I take here? Yeah, I'm leaning towards bishop d3 or e5. e5, knight h5, I just take on d6. And I think that's one of the differences in this bishop f4 line. We have control over the h2 b8 diagonal. So I think the brave move is e5. What if he... No, I mean, he has to... Okay, well, what if he takes? Okay, so if he takes... Like, do I want him to take? Then I take with the d pawn. Then what? Then he has like knight d5. So I don't know. I might not like it because I might not want him to take. e5, DE. Now, I'm not really sure if I want that. E5, DE. Knight D5. I still think it might be the right move, but I don't feel comfortable after Knight D5. And he might have other moves too, like Knight H5 there. So I think I am just going to play Bishop D3. Kind of the cowardly approach, but I don't want to risk E5. Yeah, I played everything, almost everything against the Pirts. Bishop E3, F4, Bishop F4, Knight F3. Whoa, wait, Knight F3? I can't remember if I played Knight F3. I didn't. I haven't played Bishop E2 against it though. The kind of the Karpovian positional approach. But Bishop E4 and Bishop E3 are very similar. Oh, I'm so tired. And I feel both full and hungry at the same time. Is that possible? I'm both full and hungry. A6, that can't be good. That's way too slow. That makes no sense. So he has no idea what to do, and he doesn't want to commit to castling yet. Okay. Actually, last move, now that I think about it, I wonder if I should have considered Bishop H6. I didn't even consider that. Yeah, I should have at least considered it. I probably wouldn't have played it, but... So again, I have that question. Do I want Bishop H6 or do I want to castle kingside? The thing is, if I castle kingside, he has H5, which is annoying. So I might actually play Bishop H6 here. I mean, he could have done this last move too. He could have played H5. Yeah, so I always get confused with the move orders in these positions. I think I am going to swap bishops here and go do a little hunting. Yeah, but it might have made more sense if I, to do that. Maybe even here instead of Knight F3, Bishop H6 here, possibly. And same thing here, instead of Bishop D3, Bishop H6. Okay, so he does take. I'm guessing like Knight BD7, or he might want to get the bishop out first. Bishop E6 maybe or something. I've got Knight G5 though. Yeah, but so he has no good square for his bishop. Oh, maybe he goes to G4. That's, yeah. So maybe okay. Well, I think Bishop G4 was better, but. So again, E5 is kind of on the table. I think I might just castle now. He can't castle. So I'm just going to castle here. And then, I don't know, I'm guessing he's going to go to B6 next and then castle queenside. Don't really know where my advantage lies. But A6 couldn't have been good. Hopefully my eating isn't too loud on stream. It's not meant to be ASMR chess. Ugh, dry. Ugh. Okay, sorry. I'll try to focus here. So yeah, so if he goes knight b6, what am I doing? I don't know. Is a3 b4 thing? Because his queen is almost trapped. I guess he could swap queens actually. He could do that right now. Queen h5. But yeah, no, I can retreat. I don't think I want to trade. I have more space. I don't really want to trade. So it's probably not worth the move for him. I guess I could just go rook e1 and then e5. I still don't like bishop g4. But if he goes out of his way to do that, I could just move my knight again. And then play h3. Okay, so maybe rook e. So let's say knight b6, rook e1. With the idea of e5. He has knight g4 though. But then I get a tempo move. Yeah, so he does do that. Interesting. Yeah, I want to avoid the trade, but he gets knight g4, and that's, yeah, I don't know if I want to allow that. Do I want to trade here? Not really, not really. Where would I want to put this? I guess to d2. And then knight g4. What am I doing? Things get a little dangerous then. Yeah, I don't like the way this has... I don't like how this has proceeded. This game. I could bring this knight over to f4 or to g3. It is slightly awkward in c3. It's not the worst though, because I might have b6. And I am controlling d5 and e4. The only thing weird about it is that it blocks the c pawn. But yeah, I could roll over this way, and then I could start to expand on the queen side is an idea. Okay, he commits to the castling. Yeah, I think I might just proceed with this and don't even think about it. Yeah, okay. His king is here, so let's move the pieces here to the king side. I always have to think. Hello, Mitchell Jung. Mitchell Jung. Yeah, I always have to, like, I don't instantly know queen side and king side. I always have to look where the queen starting location is before I say queen side or king side. So it always takes me like a second or two. I don't know if it's instant for other people, like, because the queen side is not always on the left, right? It's left if you're white, but it's right if you're black. You played in the BC Open as well. How'd you do? I did not do well. Too old. Oh, you're in my section. Well, you did better than me. Who were your opponents? Okay, King G7. Wow. Now, I do a similar idea against the London with the idea of putting the rook on h8 and then you run the h-pawn. But in this position, it doesn't really make sense. His rooks are not going to be connected anytime soon, and his queen's in front of his h-pawn. So that's pretty strange. His queen is very close to being trapped, but he has one square. So let's say knight g3. Oh wait, never mind. He can always go along the 5th rank, but still, black is playing very strange here. Probably, yeah. Maybe I can't even exploit this too much, but okay. Let's say knight g3, and let's just say queen h6. I mean, he actually has a million squares, but yeah, knight g3. Actually, hang on 1 second. I kind of like knight f4 just because if queen h6, then we have knight e6. Wait, never mind. That makes no sense. Okay, yeah, I should stop trying to trap the queen. It's not really going to work. But if he does go queen h6, I'll have to move the queen. Or maybe consider knight g5. But no, that queen can't really be hunted down or exploited. What a weird position. Maybe I can play a4, rook a3. That's an interesting idea. I like this idea. I see scrolling in the chat. I'll respond to it when I have some time. I'm liking a4. I like rook a3. But he might play b5, a4, b5. No, I can take. So I kind of like a4. Do I have time for such a move? Is e5 a thing? Possibly e5 is a thing. I could just ignore it, though, I think. I still like my rook being able to slide in here, but how realistic is it going to slide in? I don't know. I'm going to play a4, though. I don't have unlimited time here. Okay, so circling back to e5 now. I could ignore it. And I could also take it. I don't know if I want to be opening up the d file for his rooks to play, though. I like having the space. So, yeah, he does play it. Hopefully he's not watching the stream, but okay. Well, I don't think I want to push. That doesn't look good. It looks like I'm losing a piece. Wait, his queen is more trapped now. Now his queen's a little bit more trapped. Now we have knight g3 again. He still has 2 squares to go to. But yeah, it's getting a little bit more trapped. So if he goes to g4 for some reason, he can escape this way. But then I also have bishop e2, and then I've got discoveries. And if he comes in here, then I have knight g5. That's not so bad. If he goes to h6, though, then I'm very close to having knight f5. It's not enough. Okay. Yeah, still can't trap his queen. So I could play c3, but then he gets the e-file open. I could continue with my rook a3 idea, but my bishop would have to get out of this zone. Actually, I don't like c3 because then I don't get my rook lift here. Maybe c4 kind of kills my bishop, but it helps stop d5 pushes. And yeah, if he takes here, yeah, then I have like this Maroczy bind bishop. My bishop is not great there, but I'm gonna play c4 here. Yeah, this is my e pawn is starting to get a little weak now, because once he takes on d4 and then he has rook e8, he's building some pressure. I can defend it though. Actually, once this knight moves, bishop g4 is going to be a big ass pain. I might need to play h3. It's a hook. I don't really want to create a hook here. It also prevents full mobility of my rook if I go to a3. Okay, looking in the chat again. Oh, you played against Ilan Cachette. That's funny. Yeah, he normally watches this stream, actually, Ilan. Okay, so, yeah, I saw you write out some notation. I didn't see it, but you shouldn't suggest anything while I can still make the moves. You should say it. You can say it afterwards, to be fair. Okay, with which knight to take? Probably this knight, just because I like having knight g3 available. I'm not sure if it really matters. Actually, there is a difference though, because then I can run the f pawn, which I kind of like actually. I didn't even consider running the f pawn. So I might go knight f takes d4. Then he's threatening this mate in 1 again. I could just return. Or I could play h3. Okay, I'm going to be a little bit ambitious here. Oh, but there's another downside. If I take with the knight, then he's got knight e5. So change of plans. I'm going to take this knight. I don't like knight. I don't like that. Well, he can do it anyways, though. He can do it anyways. Damn. Yuck. No, I'm going to change my plan again. I'm going to allow knight f5, and then I'll play f4 if he does that. Yeah, because I don't want to take it and then, yeah. Do I play on chess? No, this is Lichess. I'm on Lichess right now. Okay, knight e4 has been played. Oh, sorry, knight e5 has been played, so I can play f4. And then h3. Hopefully there's not sacrifices and so forth. But I'm going to commit myself to f4. Scary, though. I guess he can take my bishop, but this is not a great bishop. So he's welcome to it if he wants. My queen is the only defender of the e4 pawn, though. And then after rook e8, I think I'm losing my e-pawn. Yeah, I'm losing the e-pawn. Damn. Damn. No, I have, never mind. I have knight c3 and knight g3. Okay, I'm fine. Yeah, so if knight takes d3, queen takes d3, like rook e8, then I have knight g3. Five viewers now. Hello, everybody. So it's a very, you'd think, like maybe white is much better, maybe. But you'd think it'd be smoother sailing when my opponent's playing moves like a6 and king g7. Like king g7, like, those were bizarre moves. It is only move 16, so there's only so much you can do in 16 moves. So I just need to continue playing like solid, and because he shouldn't be able to get away with such moves. Yeah, so rook e8, I have knight g3. I think I prefer knight g3 instead of instead of knight c3 because it gives me some control over the f5 square. Not that I need more control. You know, that doesn't actually need more control. But the action is over here on the king side. The action is not on the queen side. So knight c3 doesn't really make sense. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, I'll just do a quick blunder check. Oh, there's a one possible downside. Again, there's this knight g4. But I can't play h3. And there's like some potential sacks you can do, but I think this is fine. So his light squared bishop is now finally open. But he has some problems. He has a weak d-pawn. And f5 might be a problem for him. Plus, I'm attacking his queen currently too. So if queen h6, I'm one move away from being able to play knight f5. So maybe I just play f5 here. And the thing is, he can just ignore it. Maybe knight f3. No, that drops a pawn though. Yeah, so yeah, maybe f5. But I just don't know what my follow-up is. Because am I taking? I mean, I guess I am to open up lines. Could this knight not be improved? I mean, I like it where it is because I like having at the f5 square. I guess I'm playing f5. I guess I'm playing f5. c5 might be a move here. No, he's going after this. Okay, so just h3. Nothing fancy. I could give a check first, Russian Zug. Well, it doesn't really matter. Well, it does kind of matter because he could go back here. So, no, wait, does the check do anything? And then I take. Do I have threats there? It's not worth that. Ooh, that almost works though. No, I think I'm overthinking it and it should just play h3 here. Crap. I don't want that trade. He's almost trapped there. If I then go rook fc1 after that. But I'm sure he'll be able to find a way. Then he has c5. Okay, so I might be in some trouble here. How do I control it? I guess I could play rook a e1. No, he's still threatening mate. I might not have a choice. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't really have a choice. Okay. Yeah, so after queen d3, or queen e3, queen e3. Oh, he doesn't even do it. So now I have this check again, but I don't know if I want to open it up. Well, yeah. So I guess I'll give a check. I don't know if I should keep that potential though. Like just move my queen and keep this potential to open this up. And so well, maybe here because then he's got this still. Yeah. I might. Can I lose a pawn when I'm doing with all of this? Yeah, I'm going to keep this potential. Yeah, this is very tempting, but I might want to open this up once I have better development, right? I might want to open this up, so I don't want to close the door on that. Oh, this guy, G5. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to play this now. No, maybe I will. Just to give access to D6. Can't even do it. That's ridiculous. I have no good discoveries. Huh. Crazy. Okay, I can set it up this way. Then I can go knight here, and then if takes, I can take here. This is good too, because if he takes here, no, I better just push. Oh, I might lose h4 though. I'll be on his rook, but I don't know. I don't know about that. That's kind of scary. I guess if he takes an f6, I might just go, I got rook d6 maybe. Because he actually would have to block with the rook. He would literally have no squares for the queen. Yeah, so I think I just take here. Hard to make progress here, though. I'm thinking rook fd1. But I don't know. The rook's good where it is, though. But yeah, it's hard to make progress here. e4 is still weak. Yeah, what an awkward position. Very awkward. Maybe like b3 to start, and then this is not a bad idea. That'll be my plan. The other option is c5 first, but the point of b3 is to defend these two pawns, namely c4. Okay, I can actually get off this. Yeah, it's very dangerous, so. Very dangerous to do this. I don't think I want to take with the knight because of this. I could take with the knight. I could take with the knight because I have this discovery. Wins me a pawn. So I could take with the knight. If he takes here, I've got this rook. I mean, it is scary. Yeah, it is scary though. No, I'm gonna chicken out. I don't know. I think taking with the knight, it would have worked, but too scary once he gets g3 and so he just hung his knight. I doubt that this is good for him. Like, there has to be a way for me to defend that. So. Because I'm already covering d1. Okay, he resigns. Okay, that was a tough one. That was tough. He played so weird. a6, king g7. This shouldn't have been so much work. Okay, I'm going to load that up in CPT in a minute. Is anyone there? I see 6 viewers, but chat has been quiet. So I'm sure there's some lurkers around. Okay, so, yeah, so I'm not sure if bishop h6 first. Maybe. Oh, hello, Tension Mask. How long have I been playing chess? Well, I played as a kid a bit, but this was like before the internet, so it was just like essentially casual. And then I came back to it as an adult about 6 years ago, maybe. Yeah, about 6 years ago. So you could say 6 years, at least six years as an adult. Yeah, so I'm not sure if bishop h6 here or not, but he plays a6, so bizarre. Yeah, I mentioned queen h5 and then he played it. He castles into this, which was probably okay. It's your first year playing chess and you're 2100. That's crazy. How old are you? Yeah, and this was, I don't know, maybe like was F4 not the right approach here? I don't know, but why am I not just crushing the position? Should I not have allowed him to take my bishop? Mitchell says he thought knight g3, queen h6 at some point. You're 15. There's another younger BC player who pops in from time to time, but he's a little lower rated than you. Yeah, so you said knight g3. I'm not sure at what point you meant instead of c4. So knight g3, queen h6, queen c3. What's the point of queen c3? Just an x-ray here? Queen c3. You just want to take on e5? Queen c3 is very interesting. Knight g3, queen h6, queen c3. It's interesting. I don't know. It's not. It's a little bit too abstract for me. Maybe not. Abstract might not be the right word, but it's an interesting idea. We'll see what the computer says later. So here, I was very surprised that he didn't play queen e3. Because like I'm attacking and my pawns are a little bit awkward, so an endgame suits him. Plus he has a bishop. He'll Killmonger. It's all relative. Killmonger. Check. I don't know. I think like the moves were pretty straightforward. I mean, he just blundered here. Yeah, okay, let's look at it with the engine. And I'll pop this open in CPT. Well, Mitchell, I don't really play viewers. It's not really something that my stream is about. Nothing personal. I don't play anybody. Okay, I'm just loading up this position now in my opening thing. Did he play c6 before bishop g7? I'm trying to remember. No, he played this. Okay, so first of all, if c6 first. Okay, but yeah, he played bishop g7, then c6. Yeah, so bishop... Knight f3 is good too. So yeah, either bishop h6 or knight f3. Both were fine. In fact, this will kind of transpose. Yeah, just reading my notes here. Yeah, this will kind of essentially... Well, it doesn't fully transpose. But it was, yeah, similar. But okay, bishop h6. Bishop h6 is more forcing though, which is kind of nice. Yeah. Plus it also prevents h5 nastiness. So looking at this with the, okay, first of all, here's the graph. So 2 mistakes, 1 inaccuracy. Yeah, because here, could he play h5 right now? No, apparently this is bad for some reason. h3. Are you Machills? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, h3. What's the idea here? Let's just say he goes knight bd7. What's the point of h3? What is the point of h3? What's the follow-up? Okay, just give him a random move. Let's just say b5. Okay, what do you think, guys? Why does a computer like h3 here? Tension mask. Normally you can figure these things out. What's the idea of h3? Because it likes it, even if it doesn't play h3 next move, it wants to play it the move after. Like, look at this, h3, 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 h3. Every line, every possible opportunity it wants to play h3. Mitchell says to stop bishop g4. I didn't like bishop g4. But in these other lines, the computer is castling. The computer is not really playing bishop g4. So let's say bishop d3. See, the computer isn't playing bishop g4. It's fine playing anything. And then it wants to play h3 again. Mitchell says black will want to play h4. But that doesn't, there's no rush to play h3 though. Like, I don't think that's the reason. I think there's another reason. I don't know what it is though. What could it be? There must be a reason here. H3, bishop d3, castles. I don't get it. Oh, I remember. I think I remember. So the reason it's funny. In these types of positions, you play h3, and what that does is it prevents black from castling. So h3 says you're not casting kingside, because if it, and I'll see if I'm right here. Okay, maybe I'm not right in this position. I know in another position this is the reason why, but because then you're ready to play g4. But I don't know why the rush. Because yeah, in this position it doesn't fully hold true. I don't think. Bishop d3. Let's say just knight f d7. But yeah, from my experience, it's to prevent black from castling, because normally you can play g4. This happens in some Sicilians, like in some type of dragons. This type of thing is it. Tension mass says maybe the bishop needs h2 escape. That's interesting. If we played some other move, like let's say we play a3, or whose turn is it here? Oh, wait, where was it? Oh, I forgot the position I was in. It was, no, it was, I wanted to play, where was I looking at that? I think it was it here? No, it was before. What was that? Oh God, I lost. What the heck is this? Why is it even showing this line? How come why does Leech have to do this? It's showing me this random line. Did somebody else join this game and then did it save lines that other people, variations that other people put on the board? Why is this a variation? I didn't look at this variation. Did one of you look at this? Because I'm curious if the analysis board keeps variations made from other people. Because I 100% did not look at this. So that's kind of bizarre. And it's not the first time I've come across this either. Maybe it's a bug, but and I don't even know why one of you would do this. Like, why would you look at this random line? So, okay, that's just kind of strange. Must be a bug. Attention message, I was looking at H5. Oh, it must have been here. Oh, you're right. So, yeah, it's kind of, Leech is a little bit awkward here. Okay, so. But how does my bishop get trapped? Because he can't play knight h5. Unless you... Oh, I think you might both be right. You might both be right, because h4... And, well, no, but then my bishop doesn't have to move, though. I don't know. This is awkward. This is still weird. Yeah, I wish I could understand the h3. Yeah, I don't get it, because there's no obvious follow-up. Normally I can figure these things out. Let's just go down the road, go down the lines a little bit. Maybe it'll appear. Hello, Clarinet guy. How's it going? I don't remember the username, but yeah, let's just follow this line, because I'm really curious about this h3. Now I want to go a3, but is there something down the road that it wants to prepare? Not that I can see. Yeah, it might have to remain a mystery. The mystery of h3. Yeah, because normally it's to stop casting because of g4, but that doesn't appear to be the case here. Okay, anyways, going back to the game. Yeah, I mean, the computer likes how I played for the most part. Let's look at the line that Mitchell suggested. I think it was it here? No, it was instead of c4. So here he was suggesting knight g3 and then queen c3. It likes his idea. Wow. Yeah, I never would have come up with that idea. I would never have considered queen c3. It's just such a weird move to consider for me. So good job, Mitchell. Yeah, that's... I was thinking of knight g5, but I wasn't sure about it. It's a little much. And I didn't see good discoveries or anything. But I briefly considered it. But pretty much any move here is fine. Whoops. But yeah, this was not critical. And then here it didn't like f. First of all, it did like f4, but it doesn't like f5. It's still good for white, but we give up some advantage here after f5 because of what he played, knight g4. Yeah, because there's no stop. Yeah, this is a fork. This is what I call an invisible fork. I missed it. Yeah, I always miss these invisible forks. It's a fork on h2 and e3. And I can't stop both. So that's why it's not a good move. Yeah. So rook a e1 would have made sense. So after knight g4, then I can play h3 because because queen e3 would not be a threat. Okay, yeah. So I missed that invisible fork. And queen e3 is the best move, but very surprisingly he didn't go for it. And then this was all good. Here it didn't like rook fd1, still winning for white, but better was trading first or taking the knight. I missed queen e5. Whoops, I missed queen e5. Damn. I didn't see his back rank issues with g7 being covered. Yeah, that would have been nice. And I also missed just taking here. This rook is overloaded. So that was silly. This one is very easy to see. So kind of funny. I mean, there's no reason that I should have missed rook takes d8 because I should have asked myself the question, like, if I take, what does that lead to? I didn't even ask myself that question. So that was a silly miss. But yeah, queen e5 was good too. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start another game in a minute. I'm just letting CPT update a position. Okay, so I think I'll do another classical. So, Mitchell, are you playing in the GPO? Intention Mask. Do you have another tournament coming up in Easter? I think you do, right? A couple weeks. Ooh, the Ben Feingold in the elevator one. Yeah, this Mitchell and I. Well, no, sorry. Yeah, I don't know if he's playing the GPO, but he just played in the BC Open with me. Apparently, he said. I don't see a Mitchell. I don't see a Mitchell in the cross table. So his first name must be different. Oh, well, it could be one of two. It could be Kai or it could be B Chang. I guess I could find out. Well, they played one another. Oh, no, I know who it is. Okay. It's not Kai. Okay, so he played Richard, Garth Anderson, and he played Kai. Yeah, I also played Kai, not in that tournament, but I played him in a different tournament, and I also drew him. And he played Frank and Ilan. And then last round, Cheng Yu. Okay. Most of those I don't know. Okay, just waiting for a game. Tension Math, did you see... it's weird to not call you Case Money. Can you not change your name? Or is that like your Google... Are these your Google names? I guess these are your Google names, right? Like your YouTube names. Are they different? Is there... I don't even know. It's probably a YouTube... Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if when you comment on YouTube, if that is like a separate YouTube account or if that is just your Google account. I'm not sure about that. Okay, yeah, just still waiting for a game. But yesterday I set a new personal best on blindfold. 1330. Helped that my opponent resigned, but it counts. So what's your... Oh, were you over 2,000 FIDE Case Money? I don't... Maybe you are. Maybe you are. I'm just wondering if you been... Okay, I got a game. Provisional... I don't know. 5 games played. He did just lose a game an hour ago, though. But that's the only game he lost. I don't know if I want to play him. I'll play him, I think. But it's a big ass risk. Big risk. Yeah, don't really want to play him. But I made my choice. I have to live with it. Slow move number 2. Not a good sign. Okay, there we go. Faster. All these new accounts. Please don't play. Okay. And think on move 6. Or I guess it's move 7. Of course, this requires thinking. A brand new position on the board. Never been played before. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm regretting my decision to play this guy. Okay. $2,040 brand new account has to think about his moves here. H4, it's playable. It's playable. It's not... This is what people do when they don't know the opening, but it's playable. Like, it's actually okay. Yeah, I think I just played B5 here. It could be Queen C7 too, but I think anything is fine here. Yeah, actually, it might actually be Queen C7. Is there a reason? Like I think b5 is fine, but I'm just trying to optimize b5. b5 if knight d5. Yeah, I think either way is fine. But I actually think queen c7 is better, but I'm going to go b5. Both are fine. Both are fine, but I've switched back and forth. I haven't seen h4 for like years. That's why I don't remember, but it's probably been like 2 years since I've seen h4 here. But yeah, I've bounced between b4 and queen c7, but I think queen c7 is like 20, 30 centipawns better if I remember. I don't know why though. And the last time I ran that might have been with like Stockfish 15 or something. So anyways, I'm playing b4, b5 rather. What I like about b5 over queen c7 is that it gives white more to worry about, you know. Whereas queen c7 is not making white have to deal with anything. Okay, let's get my follow-ups all ready to go. So if he ignores this, okay, well, first of all, let's say a3. I don't think that's good because that just creates a hook. I don't think it's terrible either, but probably queen c7. Yeah, probably queen. I'm also remembering something, trying to remember something almost random. Yeah, same idea, g4. So I don't need to worry about g5 because I have knight h5. And he doesn't have time for this. h4 is the more scary move. h5, I mean, is the more scary move. Now, sometimes you can sack here. Or here. Sometimes you can do that. But yeah, I haven't had this position for so long. Yeah, this is the more scary move because of g5. But I think we can, at the very least, retreat and then just shut him down. Let him take and then do this little cute thing that I talked about with Alessandro a few lessons ago. So that's, I mean, his attack here is not scary. In fact, f4 is probably the more scary approach if he can get that in at some point. So back to business here. Do I want to be playing d5 at some point? So, yeah, I don't know. So b4 or knight b6? If knight b6, he can't play knight d5. Actually, also queen c7. So these are my three moves. Because his attack is not imminent. Imminent? Is that the word? It's not imminent. Yeah. So if knight b6, and let's say knight d5. I'm trying to remember all the nuances here. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards queen c7. So queen c7 if knight d5. bishop d5, and ed. Yeah, I'm thinking queen c7. b4. I don't know. I seem to think that that's not good. I don't know if it's because of knight a4. No, it's not. Actually, maybe it is because sometimes he can get into trouble here if he does that. Yeah, so I'm leaning towards queen c7 or b4. Okay, so b4, if he retreats, and then I can go a5. Which all seems fine. And if he goes knight d5, bishop d5, yeah, ed. Yeah, but then my bishop suffers though. But that's gonna happen. No, I'm gonna go queen c7. Yeah. Okay, after all that. Yeah, at least then my bishop might be able to go to d8. These moves are all very similar. But I'm trying to remember the best move. So I still think on move 11, last move, queen c7 instead of b5 is actually better, but I don't remember why. That's just memory. Yeah, but if I had to guess the eval in this position, I'm thinking it's like pretty much dead equal. If white didn't play h4, then white's like plus 0.5, but so if g5, do I want to commit to knight h5? Or do I want to go to e8? I think I want to go knight h5. I used to be scared of this. It is scary, but it's too slow. It's too slow because by the time he plays f4, first of all, yeah, that's the better way. Yeah. But as I say, that's fine. I can just go knight e8 and then I should be fine there. I don't have to react to that. And again, there are like, again, sometimes there's tactics here where you can take one of these. I don't know which one, but sometimes that's good. Sometimes that's good. Bing, bang, boom, boom, boom. Sometimes that's good. But I'm not going to venture down that right now. Okay. Maybe rook a c8. Then I'm threatening b4. And if knight d5, bishop takes ed, and then I can take here. So I'm thinking rook a c8. Maybe knight b6. I don't really want to play b4 here. I think it's premature. Bing, bang, bing, bang. Premature. Yeah, so I'm thinking rook a c8. You play king b1 or something. Yeah, let's go rook a c8. So if king b1, then maybe knight b6. Yeah. So this guy is playing pretty well so far. Brand new account, as I say. But I was a little worried at first, but once he played h4, a computer would not play h4 there. So. Bit of a dead stream today. Well, I mean, there's 5 viewers, but yesterday it was booming. I had like 18 people at one point. A lot of watch hours yesterday. Yeah, so just 98. I can quickly entertain some sacrifice again, but probably it's silly to think about it beyond that. And I'm not scared of these. You know, if he goes h6, I just play g6. And if he plays g6, then I ignore it. But you can also not ignore it. You can take it usually. FG. Yeah, FG, and if he plays h6. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to take it. I'm going to do that Alessandro maneuver. It's not, I mean, I knew it before he mentioned it, but yeah, so if he plays g6, we just let him, yeah, so, okay. So we don't touch it. We don't touch it, I don't think. If he takes here, well, good on him. And if he takes here, then I take with the king. And then after h6, we play g6, and we're safe. That little nugget. Yeah, that cute little nugget. So that is self-sustaining. And we continue our attack. b4, d5. Let's see. Let's look at d5. No, let's not. That's ridiculous. Okay, that's out. So knight b6 or b4, I guess. Knight b6. I have to watch out about knight a5. It's almost a problem there, but we're okay. So knight b6. Do we want to trade here? Kind of. That's not a bad thing. I could also play this, but I don't like bishop h3 so much. No, I'm thinking, yeah, knight b6 or b4. So b4 drops a pawn, but he'll lose a knight. If he plays knight d5, bishop takes, he could... Yeah, now my knight can't recapture, so this is not as good as before. b4, knight d5, bishop d5. He can take... he can take with the e-pawn. But then I might have f5, or... Could almost go back here. That's if b4. But why am I keeping this knight on d7? That doesn't really make sense. Let's go knight b6. That makes more sense to me. Unless... Okay. Yeah. Because I was just thinking if takes and then knight d5, I have to take. I'm not 100% sure about that. In fact, that's kind of freaking ass annoying because this is a problem. Well, I guess it's not a problem. Yeah, but he might be able to take on b6. Bishop b6, queen b6, and then knight d5. Well, maybe I don't take with the bishop. Maybe I just go queen b7 or something. I don't know. The ball's in his court. Win or lose, I won't mind because it's theory. Always happy to play some theory. So I found this really cool line against the Berlin. I've been experimenting with my openings a little bit, exploring creative ideas. It's such a cool line, but it only works in one variation, unfortunately. It's too bad. I was so excited. I was so excited when I first saw it, and then I realized, oh wait, they don't have to do that. And I didn't explore the main line of the line I'm thinking of to see if there's other cool ideas. I don't think. I mean, I'm sure there isn't though. But it's too bad. I so wanted that to work. I would play that every game. Damn. But it makes sense. I mean, more people. It would be a more popular line if it worked against everything. Okay, we got him thinking. I'm going to pre-move king h7 just to. By the way, you don't have to take the pawn in these cases. You can go king h8. Doesn't really change anything. Because after h6, he still just played g6. But here I'll take. Oh, I forgot about h6, honestly. I just assumed he was going to take. Uh-oh. I don't think we want to take with the h pawn. Because then hg, knight g is looking pretty nasty. I don't think I want to ignore it. Because he goes check here. And then he takes here. So I don't want to ignore it. So I guess that leaves me with essentially. Now, so I wonder if I screwed up here. Maybe I should have taken first. Although I don't know how much that would have changed things. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, here I think I have to go FG. And he still has queen h2. Yeah, he still has queen h2. So takes. Okay, well, I'm going to start with this. And then I don't know if I want to take with the knight or the king. I'm thinking the king so I can play rook h8, but it's going to be... Because I have shelter from the f pawn. So... Oh, wait. There's bishop h6. Okay, damn. I have h5, though. So knight g7, queen h2. I have h5. Or knight h5. And we're actually safe there. Completely safe. Completely safe. Yeah, and if knight h6, well, that's kind of scary. If he had two free moves, bing, bang, and then queen h2, I might have to give up the exchange there. But I have b4 coming as well as a possibility. But I'm going to take with the knight. I'm going to take with the knight. And then the ball's back in his court again. So I wonder if I did not defend there properly. We'll see after the game. When I always forget about him playing h6. I always forget about that. He does not have to take. He can. Yeah. I wish this guy's account was established so I knew what his real rating was. Yeah, so I thought bishop h6 would be better. So either h5 or knight h5. The problem with knight h5, well, there's problems with both, but he can attack it. He can attack it, but this also has its downsides. I mean, they both have their downsides. So I'm assuming bishop e2. I go b4. He can even just immediately do this. Yeah, but after like takes, I can have this. I'm going to gamble with knight h5 instead of h5. I prefer this option. It's going to take him time to go bishop e2, f4, take, and keep attacking. So bishop e2, I have b4. And if knight d5 first, well, he's welcome. he's more than welcome to play knight d5. Also, yeah, okay. Actually, bishop e2, I have bishop c4. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. So do I want b4 or bishop c4? They're both good. They're both good. So b4. Ooh, he's got bishop b6. Damn. Still might be good though. b4, bishop b6, queen b6. f4. Take on c3. Ooh, I don't know. It's a little messy. Yeah, that might be too much. I don't want to allow that. So I'm going to go bishop c4. Oh, crap. There's a follow-up of knight d5. I'm still okay there, but it's getting awkward. Yeah, very interesting game, though. Win or lose, this is a fun game. This is a fun type of Najdorf. Fun, fun, fun. It'd just be nice if he had an established rating. Because maybe he's 2,300. But we'll never know. Maybe he's 1,800. We'll never know. Because he's only played 4 games. Whoa. Whoa. Damn. I could play king h8 here. it's scary though. But even king h8, is scary. But like I don't know. I'm gonna go king h8. Good game. This is a good game. This is a nice game. I don't say that too often. I don't really want to take his bishop because, well, okay, no. He has to take with the queen. But then I could take on f3. No, wait, never mind. What am I talking about? Yeah, so probably b4 is my only idea here. He's in a long think here. Yeah, so f4 looks to be like it might be a good move. Oh, that's a good move. That is a good move. Okay, let's push here. So knight d5. I would take with the knight because, in fact, did I screw up here? No, not exactly. But I would definitely take with the knight, no question. No question. So the question is, if he takes the knight, I mean, this is kind of nasty. I guess I would recapture just to get that tempo move in, but this is kind of slow. My dark squared bishop is terrible. I have rook f7 after that. Okay, he didn't go for it. So this forces him again to take with the queen. So there's this. That's a dangerous. I am on his bishop though. Does he want to sacrifice this for his attack? It might even work. Sharp, eh? Sharp. Is this a thing? I guess he can just move the knight. Whoa, sharp, sharp, sharp. So take knight here. That's a move. That's looking good. What a game. What a game. Yeah. Takes knight f4. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's rook g6. Bing bang. But I'm on his queen though. I'm on his queen. Ooh, and then I almost have this too. Okay, hang on. Takes. Yeah, knight f5. Takes rook g6. Then I can take here. This is very, very sharp. Technically this is playable, but is it the best move? The problem is if I don't take it, he's coming in here. That's the problem. Okay, I'm going to take it. And then I'll reevaluate if I want to play knight f4. Yeah, because he does get g6. Wait, what? That's only if I go here, though. Yeah, maybe I don't touch anything. Maybe I don't play knight f4. Because there's no threat immediately. So maybe I just go knight here. Maybe even d5. But yeah, let's go here. What a game. What a game. I guess this is a tempo move for him. Okay, here, this defends a little bit. What a game. Yeah, because this is a threat here. Might have to play rook g8. Whoops, he can still just take. Yeah, I got too low on the clock. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't have played the provisional guy. I don't think he cheated, but I shouldn't have played him. You know, no good can come from it. It was a good game, though. No good can come from provisional. I'll block him. Just because it's a new account. Yeah, move 2 and 6 were weird too. Okay, he's not moving. Just gonna go straight to the engine on that one. Yeah, I spent 16 seconds on move 2 and then 20 seconds. Like that was kind of a little strange that he didn't know like he had to sync on those moves, but it was a fun game regardless. I'm curious though. I want to take a look at some of the other games he played before I look at this game. This is a game from 12 hours ago. I don't know. That game looks normal, I think. Yeah, I don't know. These games aren't. You can't really take anything from these games. Okay, but yeah, let's look at the game I just played. So it was a very fun game. But yeah, I should not have played a provisional brand new account. I should not have played it. So yeah, I was deciding between Queen C7 and B5 here. They really don't matter. Same thing here. Now Rook A8 was a slight inaccuracy, very slight, 30 cent-pawn difference here. So does it really mean much? He wants to go with the F rook. But it's now actually it's a bigger difference. Yeah. Because of what he played, G5. So what's the difference here? Oh, because we essentially, I think, get an extra move out of the deal. Yeah. Okay. It's subtle. Interesting. It doesn't like knight e8. It wants b4. Knight e8 was a mistake. Because we're on his queen and king. So we have time to play that. And it gives us a chance to trade off our knight this way. And then if he goes to e2, what's the difference here? What's the difference here? From going 98 first. Why is this? It says in every case it's better. Maybe his knight is not good on e2, and he's slower to bring his queen to h2. Maybe that's the point. So okay, so h6 was not good, and I did recapture the right way. Okay, because I did not consider h6 from him, and this was a blunder. It wants me to take on f3. I was just too scared of queen h2. I just stopped it right there. Computer's happy with knight f6 or h5. I mean, I guess we do win a pawn out of that, but we win one here too. Yeah, I don't know. This is more experience than anything, I think. Because I quite like this position. I mean, and it is good for black, but yeah, apparently taking on f3 was better. Whoops. Okay, so here, I guess I had... Yeah, I wasn't sure if I wanted b4 or not. b4 or bishop c4, but I went with bishop c4, which was apparently a blunder. Yeah, because of what he played, apparently. So it's suggesting knight e4, which is not a move I considered. I guess we're threatening to take on b2. Are we fast enough for that? No, that's not the reason. It wants to take on c3. And if he takes here, he's going to be too slow, apparently. I guess we can trade and then take the bishop here or take this bishop. Very sharp. And if he recaptures, we're threatening a mate in 1. Here, still very sharp though. Sharp. But yeah, I missed some tactics here and there. Yeah, knight e4 was not on my radar. This was a blunder. I thought this was a really good move though. Bishop d1. I thought that was a really good move. Better was rook takes g6, which I did keep an eye on, and then queen g1. What? No, that's too much. That's too much. That's not simple. So this was all fine. And then I just blundered here. Yeah. As soon as about 2 seconds after I placed it, I realized, wait a second, that doesn't stop anything. So any other move was better. Oh, I could have moved the bishop, and then if he takes here, this is not a threat because it's covered by my queen as well. In fact, even without my queen, yeah, because I would have these two as well. So I just played that too quick. I did only have a minute left here. Yeah, that was just a blunder. Yeah, pretty nice game. I just wish my opponent had a real account instead of being a coward, making a new account. You're all cowards. Everybody makes a new account like every 10 games. Everyone's a coward. Not everyone, but most of you make new accounts left and right. Cowards. It's like playing anonymously. Okay. Well, so he's done with his game. I don't know if I want another classical after that. I mean, playing a provisional. It was my choice to accept it, but it's not even it's not a choice because Lichess penalizes you. They force you to play these brand new accounts. Yeah, I'm just so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. I think I'm going to... Do I want to switch? What did I do the previous game? Okay, I won the previous game. And then I lost this game. I guess I'll play another, but I think I blocked him, right? Yeah. I don't want to play that brand new account again. Yeah. What is my track record against new accounts? Maybe 20% win rate? And I don't think he cheated. I don't think he cheated at all. But what's his actual rating? I mean, it's almost as annoying because what is he normally? 2,200? You know? Is he 1,900? We don't know because it's a brand new account. Can you imagine like resetting your USCF or FIDE rating whenever you want, and and then just playing in a tournament? That's what these guys are doing. It's the same thing, almost the same thing. So it's like you reset your USCF, you play in an under 1500 or under 1000 section. That's what all these guys with provisional ratings are doing. You know, I face them way too frequently for them just to happen to be their first time playing online. You know. Pretty annoying. Okay, I'm done with that. I might actually just end the stream here. It's kind of, yeah, I think I'm gonna end it there. Had I won the game, I wouldn't have been as annoyed, to be fair, but it's just not fun losing against a brand new account, especially on Classical. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. So thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time. Take it easy.